YouTube. I'm back. Ah! The chilling spot with the birds. The brown birds are back, the Bernache. Bernache du Canada. You know, that's what they do, the birds. They just gaze at the sun. If we take example on them, when I say I want to live like a bird in the sky, that's what they do. They gaze to the sun. That's what they can sit there for hours and hours just gazing at the sun. I think that's their way to give thanks for life. They must sense something. There is something with the birds, why the birds gaze at the sun like that, and find a lot of meaning into this. They're one with the moment, that's for sure. You know, I don't think they have worries of life. They just live. They just live in the moment. We have a lot to learn from the animal kingdom, for sure. And especially from other people. Each one to each one. That's for sure. I found a guy very inspiring on YouTube. Oh, a dead minnows. Guy very inspiring. Check his channel. It's a Wanderlust Estate. Wanderlust Estate. It's a guy, he goes around with I don't remember his name. Anyway, he goes around with his van and he's traveling the United States, the USA with his van, and he lives in his van. He's on a weight loss challenge. I sent him a message. I said, "Don't give up, bro. Don't give up." I went through this. I was close, like him, 298, exactly like him. That's why it flashed me why I got to him, and I'm like, and I like his vibe. He's very, like he said, live your big story. Just be you. We should all live our dreams, live our big story, and share it with the world. That's very inspiring. Anyway, I love that guy. There's a lot of great people, and a lot of great people inspire me to not only be better and do better, but to challenge myself. Also inspire me to challenge myself. You know, when I see other people rise, it's very encouraging when you see other people rise. Suddenly you start to see more possibility for yourself also, and that's what we must sense. What's available right now, right here, right now. Do our part, not stress, and do our part. It's only about doing our parts in this great awakening, in this great game of life. If you realize what the game is all about, you might not also realize the whole extent of life. Life is something that we have to learn that it's worth living. Yeah, and I think you learn that through experiences, through challenging yourself, being one with the moment, free of anxiety, of worries, of a lot of things that can take us out of the moment. That's what I realized personally. There's a lot of things that can interfere with our minds, especially our minds are powerful. They can take us out, like they can put you in touch with your dream big time, but they can take you out. It can take you out too if you're not alert, vigilant, and aware. Has the potential to take you out. So be very, it's to be aware of seeking reality more and more, day after day. Seeking reality. What is reality? Is it? I don't think there's 25 ways to see reality. Reality is what it is. Truth is what it is. Just we have different ways of seeing things, and that's where it becomes interesting to share our thoughts together. Can elevate, can grow, conquer our fears, conquer our demons. And, here we're creating a great family because of consistency. Also, the consistency will attract a lot of people that are looking for that. We're looking for that, being consistent in our journey, consistent with our action. So when you find someone inspiring and that is one with the moment, and it's very I found a lot of people like that. A lot of people inspire me, for sure. We need each other for survival anyway. She seems to like my GoPro. Yeah, she seems to like my GoPro a bit. Yeah, so it's being one with the moment, very important. That's what and giving thanks for life each and every day. It's just to give thanks, you know, do your part, give thanks, do your thing. Don't follow people. Today I know there's many people I followed in the past that I shouldn't have followed. You live and learn. You live and learn. Don't stress out. Don't put the... Oh, what is that? A dead frog? Not only dead, all the stuff is out of it. It's like it's a cadaver. Ugh. Very nasty. I can show you, but it's very nasty. The intestines are out and everything. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, I'll push it in the river. We'll go recycle in the water. But yeah, it's be one with the moment. It's the best. It's not to stress out with life. We don't need to be stressed out. There's enough thing to take us out and stress us out. So we don't need to stress ourselves out with that. And manage our anger, manage our emotions, very important. Manage our emotions, very vital. It's vital to manage our emotion. It's vital. You know, many things. Vital is vital. Managing our emotion, managing our state of mind. A lot of stuff we should manage, we should take ownership for, and we don't. We don't because we're distracted. Most of the reason why we're not taking ownership for our life is because we're distracted. Distracted from the present moment, from taking action for a greater cause than ourselves, and attach ourselves to it. Strap ourselves to the truth and say, all right, let's go. You know, give thanks every day. It's an everyday thing. Give thanks for life. For me, it's an everyday thing because I'm very fortunate to be healthy, to just be here breathing and be able to talk to you. It's a gift. If you don't trust me, go in the hospital and you'll see all the people sick, and you'll realize that, oh, yeah, it is a big gift. I've realized it not only by looking at people in the hospital. I've seen people died in front of me. You know, my mother-in-law passed away right in front of us. So, you know, this is something that makes you think that you're not immortal. You can create an immortal soul. You know, immortality is by creating a living soul, but your body is not eternal here. I will rot everybody at one point in the ground, or be burned, or whatever. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, for sure. But the soul, you can create a living soul. That is possible. Your soul can live through other people's life, and that's the best legacy you can live for humanity. You can leave for humanity is leaving a living soul, something that inspires others, like many great people have done. They have done a lot of soul seeking also for themselves, and then once you find out who you are and you can come out in the world and express it, you create a big shift. Once you discover your gift and you put it out into the world, it's going to create a mega shift inside you. So discover your gift, your mission. You all have pretty much the same mission, to awaken, but your path to go back home has to be different than mine, for sure, because we all have very unique vibrational signature. So express it, that signature. You know, you sign your nature away, but for a good cause, for humanity, and leave your legacy behind, which should be love and all the good stuff you leave behind, all the goodness. And once we align ourselves more with goodness and just being more lovey, like I said, things are gonna change no matter what. You can't resist a shift like that. But we have to want to change, you know. That starts with the decision to be great. You have to take a decision to want to change and have greater perspective on life. If you don't decide it, no one will. So, I'm out.